I thought it'd be funny to host a Marvel tournament for 50 bucks and some Air Jordans.
Dear God, it wasn't Mickey, was a metal chair!
No, it wasn't! Mickey was not! Hi, my name is Master Sky, and today we'll be watching... what will we be watching? The Russian Badger.
Why are superheroes always moving their arms? Deadpool, Spider-Man, you name it. The answer is just one word.
Emotion. Yeah, it's the same thing. I'm gonna teach you guys about VTubing. So naturally, you'll notice a lot of VTubers, they move around a lot like this. And the thing is, a VTuber model can only display so much emotion, so you really have to move your body and twist and contort in all sorts of ways to express the words you're trying to say. One VTuber that does this really well is Shy Lily. She is probably the best at it. Obviously, you need a VTuber model that has good rigging for this to work. Me personally, my VTuber model rigging I did myself, so it sucks, which is why I always look like this. Blah.
Weird to think about, but your face is like a billboard of emotion. Your eyes, your eyebrows, your eyelids, your nose, your mouth, they're all great at communicating.
Oh, I don't have one of those. My nose got taken by a clown.
Getting all those little emotions. But when an actor has a mask on, it's like the most important tool in his acting toolbox, his face, is taken away from him. Hollywood has gotten real creative with their solutions to this emotional problem.
Really
in
cool.
OG Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire is constantly taking his mask off so you can see his face. In Deadpool, they added all kinds of facial movements to his mask in post using CGI. The recent Spider-Man suits have drastic eye movements to squeeze out all the emotion they can, even in the Spider-Verse movies. I know,
I really love I love the eyes, like how much they change in the Spider-Verse.
But just look at the eyes on Miles Morales. They are doing all of the talking. These techniques really help, but the best solution still seems to be exaggerated body language. If you can't talk with your face, talk with your hands. And Tom Holland has talked about this on multiple podcasts. What seems like weird body language suddenly becomes normal when you hide somebody's face with a mask and they need to convey that one word, emotion. And there's your answer to the question, why are superheroes always moving?
Like right now, even I'm moving around all the time so I can display my emotion.
This guy's invincible. Not quite. He's actually just super geared up. You know he's smarter than us too, right? What? Human players have to be smarter than us. It's part of the game. Says who? Says the creators. They can't make a game where the NPCs are smarter than the humans. Have you seen how dumb the average
I don't know. Have you played chess with the bot? It's really difficult.
human is now? It's only a matter of time before every word out of their mouths is grok? Context? Oh, I hate humans. Did you feel that? Feel what? The frames. Everything out of it laggy.
Is that the NPC? Oh wait, these are the NPCs talking, and the guy holding the background is the human.
For a second. Are you sure? Check his CPU. An Intel i5 2500K.
Ah! That's my exact- Wait, no, I haven't. i12 14K. I have a very similar CPU.
Jesus, that's old. 2011?
Ah! I know. Look, these things are expensive, okay?
Maybe? Okay, I need you to break every object you can. Like this?
No.
Like this.
No.
I see what you're saying. I did feel that. If he's running at 60 FPS, that means his rig only has 16 milliseconds to calculate everything that happens in each frame. If we break as many objects as possible at the same time, it'll overload a CPU with calculations stacking on top of each other. What? Break everything you can. It's working!
What if I just remove my CPU from my PC? Then you have nothing to break.
Blow it!
No!
This guy's invincible. Not quite.
My poor... Joke's on you! Jarvis! Jerk it! I mean, enable overclocking!
Because I hate poor people. What? You
What?
can't say that. When I'm carrying this, I legally have to hate the impoverished. There's no way that's true. You clearly don't own an air fryer. Or
I do own Era. I appreciate the Call of Duty Black Ops Tron's zombie sounds.
5.7. What is so special about a 5.7? What's not special about a 5.7?
Wait, isn't the 5.7 literally the gun you start with in Transit? Or am I misremembering?
The mini rifle rounds mean I get 20 in
Wait,
a
that Mustang and Sally. No, that's Pack-a-Punch.
mag, and this 30 rounder basically makes it into a pocket AR like Ravka's back in the day. Yeah, but what does this have to do with the poor? Oh, there's this meme that it has a buff against poor people because the ammo is so pricey. Pistol calibers are dirt cheap though. 5.7 can be double or triple the price of 9mm, so it effectively hates poor people. Okay, that kind of makes sense. It also makes you feel rich to have no recoil. That is a luxury. And each round has a polymer tip, so you're effectively shooting microplastics at people. That does feel rich and cruel.
Wait, the 5.7 has no I refuse to believe that gun has no recoil.
But why is it so good against these guys? Not to be unkind, but soldiers, firefighters, clowns, all poor. Why can't you give me one? There is no way your credit score is high enough. Well, why does that matter?
Because it has buff against poor people. God, Greg, we've been over this!
YouTube keeps stealing my money, but I think I found a way to outsmart.
They have demonetized so many channels, and it looks like it's all AI channels. So YouTube is actively promoting AI, but demonetizing AI channels. Why is that happening?
And let me explain. YouTube loves to unfairly demonetize and age restrict my
Oh yeah!
videos. This absolutely kills the momentum of a video, because YouTube stops recommending it in their algorithm, which means I miss out on views and thus money.
Like seriously, you can spend months working on a video and the algorithm says demonetized! And hey, 4 months of work down the drain.
Marvel video was
Support your favorite creators on Patreon or whatever they have.
restricted for sexual content after showing a certain Venom emote, even though there are thousands of videos on this site showing the exact same thing that are fully
How is Venom throwing it back now?
monetized and unrestricted. I appealed it, they rejected me, so I had to start crying on Twitter so Team YouTube would look into it, and they finally lifted the restriction.
Yeah, it really sucks that the only way to get through to these people is through Twitter. Like, I don't want to use Twitter!
Manually after 24 hours of missed revenue. But I think I've come up with the solution. Mod everything. Like I just made a video on a zombie game, and to make sure I didn't get stomped by YouTube, I literally modded all of the zombie women out of the game. I swapped out this woman with that.
Ha! Women! Gone! Now, Russian Badger, he's become too powerful.
Alice from Payday 2, sound effects included.
I'm dying.
And I modded this woman into the Green Goblin. No, I am not kidding. I even hand-painted the textures myself. If you want to hear the details of the whole story, you can click the video link right here. Thank you. YouTube
What's the Russian Badger's most latest video? The last one I watched was this one on when a YouTube poop outsells Call of Duty, which I think was Lethal Company, and I love that video.
Punching somebody in the face in a video game is a marvel of software engineering, and I'll tell you why. You see, the people that make movies and games constantly need characters smacked around, whether it's a punch, an explosion, a fall, you name it. And they have 3 options for making this happen, which is to hand animate it, which takes a ton of time and money. It's also really, really difficult to do in a believable, realistic way, like I can't do.
Animating in general is just such a pain. It's just...
This is pathetic. Motion capture.
Aren't they like demonetizing animators as well? Like, the animation niche is one of the hardest and one of the lowest paying niches on the platform. Animators already suffer enough!
It, which is quicker, cheaper, and very realistic, but you can't mocap everything. Like, you can't mocap a real human being jumping off a bridge onto concrete without broken bones and lawsuits. Like, yeah, sure, I would capture the motion, but I would also die. Which is where the magical third option
price I am willing to pay
comes in: physics software, with my personal favorite being one you've never heard of, Endorphin. Red Dead, GTA, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings all use or use.
I love how all of best softwares is like softwares, like very, very niche, like softwares that you've never heard about. Like, if you were to look up, like you right now sitting there as a non-YouTuber or whatever, if you were to look up now, I want to learn how to edit, the internet's gonna show you stuff like freaking Adobe Premiere Pro. Never use Adobe products! I would recommend Sony Vegas Pro or DaVinci Resolve. Those are by far my favorite editing softwares right now. When it comes to animation, I don't know much about 3D, but for 2D, I would recommend Toon Boom Harmony. No, I don't. Toon Boom Harmony costs an arm and a leg. I would recommend Clip Studio Paint. I think Mappa used that one too.
This one magical program for simulating characters getting tossed around with a technology called dynamic motion synthesis. I'm dumb as a rock, so it's basically using a bunch of fancy math on a computer to simulate how a character would move in various situations with bones, muscles, joints, weight, gravity,
so
momentum,
cool.
balance, the stuff that makes something look and feel real. And this software—
My question is, how much processing power does it take to do these things?
Stupid simple to use. You can use force to fling characters around, add objects that they can realistically interact with, change the environment from ordinary ground to slippery ice like you're filming a fight scene on a frozen lake. You can even add behaviors like jumps and fetal positions to make the physics even more believable with realistic human instincts. And at the end, you're left with unique, inexpensive, safe, believable, and most importantly, beautiful animations. Sadly, Endorphin is entirely abandoned software because the parent company Natural Motion was bought by Zynga for $527 million in
Zynga?
2014, and they pulled the plug. Now you can only access it on sites like the Internet Archive. You can access it on the Internet Archive. But on the bright side, Rockstar's use of it in the late
Yar har fiddle-dee-dee.
2000s eventually led to their current engine for physics called Euphoria, which is even more advanced and still used to this day. And the greatest thing
Isn't there hentai named Euphoria? Don't answer that.
about Endorphin is that it's not only easy and intuitive to use, but easy to export your animations out of, because there's no shortage of physics simulation in modern programs like Blender, but so much of it is so hard to use, so time-consuming, or just so hard to move between programs, it's a massive headache compared to the god-tier simplicity of Endorphin. I thank my lucky stars every day that Endorphin exists and that my buddy Vlad introduced me to it, who is a god, by the way. You should check him out. It's the kind of thing that reminds me that Isaac Newton was right and that we're all standing on the shoulders of giants every day with the technology we possess. So the next time...
Does anyone know what I'm talking about? There was this guy who made like an operating system without an operating system. It's really hard to explain.
You're watching one of my videos and you see some guy get smacked up in the air with 1,000 tons of force, you know the magical software that made it all happen.
Endorphins!
Punching somebody in the face.
I love it.
I thought it'd be funny to host a Marvel tournament for
I love
50
learning
bucks
about
from
how he
Air
makes
Jordan.
animations.
God, 11 Mickey was a metal chair!
Without
No, it wasn't! Mickey was not!
telling anybody that the real prize was actually 50,000 bucks and some Air Jordans.
Get your money up, not your funny up, Dante.
I've seen that clip. I quote this so much. Get your money up, not your funny up.
And it accidentally turned into the hypest 3 hours of gaming I've ever witnessed.
What?
Marvel is already
I'm pretty
the most
sure
exciting
if you fight Virgil's the last person, that's like fighting the Master Chief.
fighting game ever made.
Maximum! Amazing! Incredible!
MILFs! I was trying to add to it.
Featuring some of the most broken characters ever made.
He's playing Virgil, dude!
And adding Air Jordans to the mix made things go absolutely nuclear.
Stepping on my Jordans too hard, dog.
I got world-class training from this Irish guy and this other guy named Gary.
I will teach you the ways of Marvel.
I got to hit hyper combos that I thought were impossible. I even got to see Spider-Man beaten to death with a
Wait, this isn't Marvel Rivals. What game is this?
pipe.
Oh, it's Capcom versus Marvel.
So stick around and let me tell you the story of how it all unfolded. I am begging you, I am taunting you to hear me out.
This is my taunt!
Now, watch the full video on my channel. I thought it'd be funny to
This is my taunt.
That was for Manhattan! That was for the Big Apple! That
Why is there floating cubes again?
was for not.
Hey, what's up, guys? I just bought a 1911 at a Red Lobster parking lot AMA. If my plane ever crashes, I'm just gonna hit an eye.
Can you do that like America? I would not know if Russian Badger's just gaslighting me.
Frame on impact.
Just
It's
double
like
jump
jumping.
before you hit. Bro, just Dark Souls backdash, you're good, dude.
If you're in an elevator and that shit's falling, lay down, don't jump. You're going to break your neck.
100% Korean backdash. I gotta
Get your money up, not your funny up, Dante.
Get your money up, not your funny up.
Virgil, dude!
I'm gonna crease your J's, Nemesis. I'm gonna crease your J's. I'm gonna crease your J's. Your J's are mine. No, fuck, block that. No, you fucking idiot.
Honestly, I would love to play. Who's the guy with like the red katana from Metal Gear Rising? I think it is.
There's no way Badger goes block that. My brother in Christ, you're controlling the camera.
You built the sandwich.
Mantra is like, Doom, block! Please!
Bro, you made the sandwich, Badger.
Super Scroll, Rocket Raccoon, and Amaterasu. What is wrong with you? Do you
No, hang on. You did not just say Amaterasu.
have a mental illness?
Badger, I will pick. If any of you guys pronounce, oh my god, if any of you guys pronounce Amaterasu as Amaterasu, I will peg you.
That was for Manhattan!
Amaterasu. We all watch Naruto.
You're gambling right now? This isn't gambling. This is predicting. Predicting with money on the line, that's called
That's
gambling.
gambling.
So you're gambling with your life right now. The next mortar could hit you. Okay, tell me what you're predicting. All right, so I got one where I get $3 grand if Elon Musk says the N-word by the end of Black History Month.
Isn't Elon Musk from Africa? I'm pretty sure he has the pass.
Okay. I've got this other one called a parlay. Parlay. Yeah, basically
Parlay?
if multiple events happen together, I get a fat payout. Like what? Well, at this lake,
Isn't parlay like when pirates Pirates of the Caribbean, I don't know.
Game, if LeBron James scratches his left butt cheek before James Harden makes his next free throw, I get paid 10 G's. But what if only one of those things happens? I lose all my money. What's that flashing on your screen? This F1 race is starting and I'm predicting Max Verstappen is gonna come in last place. Why do you think that's gonna happen? My buddy's on the pit crew, he's gonna slash his tires. What? Slash his tires? How is that not illegal? Isn't that like insider trading or something? No, insider trading is a stock thing.
Doesn't a lot of powerful people just do insider trading and they just get away with it because who's gonna stop them?
This is a prediction market. They're totally different. So judges, referees, politicians, they could all bet on outcomes that they control?
Yep, yeah, pretty much.
Sure. What's stopping them?
Exactly.
Come on, man, that was my rent money. You're gambling right now?
We need someone. I legally don't endorse anyone to take drastic actions like what just unfolded in front of me. But I'm just saying, we gotta do something about that.
Lethal Company is like an Easter egg hunt on a minefield.
I love the company. We love the company.
If that minefield was also located on a shooting range. Oh god, oh, inside of a haunted house.
The hardest thing about Lethal Company is just finding 4 friends to be online at the same time to play the game with.
Crawling with monsters. With the scariest monster of all being the crushing demands of capitalism.
Is this what minimum wage is like in the United States?
As a $10 game made by a furry in his basement, I am morally obligated to play it, so my-
Bro, Zekers has made me view furries like in a different way. That guy's insane. I can't believe he made this.
kneecaps remain unshattered and my mailbox unpiped.
Didn't a furry also make Terraria Calamity? Or am I not remembering?
Of course Huddy drops that. He's like, he's a furry too, Lamau.
I know I'm late to the party. I know you've already seen tons of videos and tons of streams, but I can assure you, this one is most definitely worse.
Hey, Bada.
I watched this video. It's really good.
Does it sound like an air horn to you?
And if you don't mind,
I mean, I could watch it again if you guys want.
I'm just gonna yap about it for 40 minutes because I'm
one of those psychos that rewatches the same videos like 5 or 6 times.
trying to tell you why I'm in love with this YouTube poop of a game that outsold Call of Duty.
I really do love going to work.
Watch the full video at the link right here. Lethal Company. Killing children is obviously wrong. But what if they're invisible? Does that change anything? That's not unethical, right? In a video game, we're not talking about real life here, but it's a hard question to answer. Killing a child in a video game, obviously unethical. Like, if I pulled this trigger right now and blew little Timmy's head off, of course that's morally wrong.
I mean, it's morally wrong, but is it unethical? It is a video game after all.
Not gonna do that. But if little Timmy was a ghost and invisible, would that change your mind? Can ghosts even technically be killed if they're not living in the first place? Like Baldur's Gate 3, for example, doesn't let you kill children. Unless the children are goblins, in which case you can exterminate them immediately.
Because racism.
Is that morally okay? I was forced to answer this question while making my most recent video on a game called Active Matter, where there are screaming invisible ghost children that will attack you with books, and even though I can't see them, they are definitely children. Only a child would think that throwing a book at somebody holding an AK-47 and a flamethrower is a good idea. Fallout doesn't—
I mean, that just sounds like something I would do. Children and people who are really stupid, like me.
let you do it, Red Dead doesn't let you do it, but Active Matter does. And if you'd like to hear my answer along with a whole lot of other weird questions, you can see the full-length video by tapping right down here. I killed him with a flamethrower. Killing
that is definitely a very, very interesting question. You see, the thing is, when you do stuff like this, like, let's say, if you beat your meat to something you're not supposed to, because, like, it's in a video game, or, like, it's a video, you're not actively doing the thing you're not supposed to do. You're watching, like, someone else do it, or something like that, and you get, like, secondhand enjoyment. That does slowly, like, work on your psyche. So you should avoid it at all costs. Same thing with this. I imagine there's, like, some psycho that after, like, destroying 100 children, he'll be like, maybe just one. You know what I mean? So I definitely think that you should just avoid stuff like that at all costs to maintain your own sanity. Does that make sense?
Black Ops 6? What do you mean Black Ops 6? That number can't be right. If you told me 15 years ago that I'd be playing Black Ops 6 in 2025, I would have told you to join the circus. You're telling me that
I'm already part of the circus.
Activision is going to be so creatively bankrupt that they're going to try to milk the same cow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times? Get a load of
Isn't there so many Call of Duties?
this guy. Everybody
And
knows
they're all the same.
that every Call of Duty is just a Control-C, Control-V from last year. They slap a new skin on so they can punk you for $70.
To be
and buy
honest,
good
I kind of appreciate Call of Duty Black Ops because of they at least they did something different, you know? It didn't work, but at least it was like you're fighting aliens and skibbity toilet or some shit, which I can appreciate instead of it just being the same old copy-paste nonsense.
old Bobby K, another jet. Even as a hater of sequels that firmly believes, with a handful of exceptions, they are lazy, contrived money grabs that
I mean, most of them, but a lot of sequels are pretty good.
betray the originals. I think, and I can't believe I'm saying this, Black Ops 6 is an incredibly fun game. I know you guys hate when I say that because, duh, when you're playing
I agree with you, even though I've never played the game.
with a gaggle of yapping clowns that I call friends,
For me, it's more like the people you play with matters more than the actual game you're playing. The older I get, the more time I just want to spend with my friends, and the less time I want to spend on like social media and on video games and stuff like that.
game is fun. But if you can contend with these flaws in my perspective, from my friends to my lack of financial awareness to my embarrassing skill level, then I welcome you to join me in suffering. Suffering through yet another installment of the franchise where every
Did he get kicked in the balls? What happened?
player is talking about my mom.
Click here for the full video.
Wait, what happened? Wait, comments, can we... And now we're on to Black Ops 7. Okay, so that's the one with Skibbity Toilet. I also really liked the sequel to the Jurassic Park movies. I know it's not like popular, but I don't know, I just enjoyed them. I like them. Bro, what even happened in Black Ops 6? These things come out way too fast. Anyway, Russian Badger has a bunch of long-form videos, so let me know if you want me to react to those in the comments below. And I'll end this one here. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see more Russian Badger, please let me know down in the comments below. And as usual, don't forget to subscribe. My nose is blocked. Bye-bye! Ah!